I think the frustration comes from fans when we just don't hear anything from these studios. I mean, we have frustration within Star Wars. We have frustration within, the Marvel comics, their cinematic universe, man. We don't really hear that much. And I think that's where the frustration comes from, because we sit here day after day, we're searching. Every single day when we wake up, we don't hear anything. And then all of a sudden, when we do hear the news, it's news that no one could ever predict. No one could I don't think anybody on Earth could have predicted that Jesse Eisenberg would be the new Lex Luthor. I don't think anybody was tracking on that. I mean, I've heard, seriously, let's go through this. Joaquin Phoenix, Denzel Washington, Bryan Cranston, Zac Efron, what was another person I've heard that was going to play Lex Luthor? Oh, obviously Smallville's Lex Luthor. Oh yeah, the dude off of Smallville that played Lex Luthor. So there was actually two actors that were supposedly going to play Lex Luthor, and that was the guy that was actually the scientist on Krypton inside of Man of Steel. That guy, whatever his name is, with the bald head, and he's really old. That's how crazy this stuff has been, man, recently. But I don't think anybody anticipated this, man, and I think that's what's so frustrating. I think that's what's so frustrating. Because for me, this is the first. I mean, seriously, this is the first time that I have actually freaked out over some comic book news. I mean, when I say, I guess in regards to DC Comics, let me say that. Because obviously you guys have probably noticed that I haven't uploaded anything talking about Marvel Comics. I haven't talked anything about the cinematic universe. I haven't done anything. Because I don't agree with whatever direction they're taking. I don't care. I don't. Once Man of Steel came out for me, I mean, I'm a Superman fan. I've always been a Superman fan. For me, when that came out, it redefined comic book movies. Every single movie, Thor: The Dark World, Iron Man 3, and we'll have to see with Captain America: The Winter Soldier. But so far, nothing can compare to Man of Steel. Only one movie comes close to even sitting next to it, and that's Star Trek Into Darkness. And, well, just for a second, I think that's why Star Wars is going to be an amazing experience, because of J.J. Abrams. Now, moving back to Jesse Eisenberg and Zack Snyder, let's talk about this. I think Warner Brothers forced this hand. I think that Warner Brothers forced the hand of Zack Snyder, and I think that's where we started hearing about this creative differences. And then we heard that, or actually we realized that after the little press release, that Man of Steel 2, Superman vs. Batman, is going to be pushed back or postponed and delayed until 2016. And then all of a sudden, once we got the delay, we were like, okay, we're not going to hear about this movie for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, we get the news about Jesse Eisenberg, and it's like, wow. What I believe, and this is just, common sense factor, there was creative differences. The date got pushed back. I think it would probably get pushed back even more unless Zack Snyder was like, okay, you know what? I fold. Here we go. Let's make this movie still. We got a guy from Argo to rewrite the script. As long as we agree on it, let's go ahead and let's go. Well, if you want to go ahead with this date, this 2016 date, well, we're gonna have to hire someone from within the Warner Brothers inner circle, and that happens to be Jesse Eisenberg. So that kind of explains it, man. And Warner Brothers is sticking close to the people that they know, that they've worked before. That's why you heard Joaquin Phoenix, Denzel Washington, etc., man. That's it. I think that we're going to be okay, man. I think that, we're going to be okay, but it's just, it worries, man. It worries me, it worries every fan, So the freakouts are okay on this one, man. They're justifiable. The Ben Affleck and the Gal Gadot, I don't think so. But, hey, to each their own, We'll just have to see in 2016, man. That's a very, very long time away, man. So far. Oh well, man, I guess we can focus on other things. We're out of here. That's it. No more talking about this. Comment if you want to, but I'm done.